welcome to another edition of Carpool Reactions. I'm JD.
And I'm Nick Miller. What's happening?
I was going to say, as you can see, I've got Nick Miller from Unleash the Archers with me, who I just got to see for the second time in the past 8 months. How was the tour?
It was incredible. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of shows. Really good people. Good fans. I mean, it was a blast. It was fun playing different music for a change, you know? Shaking it up a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, it's what you expect, you know?
For those that don't know, Nick is with Unleash the Archers, just got done touring with Gone in April, which is a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit of a folk metal style, which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing with a violinist, you know? Like, it's a really weird, it's like a really different sound for me because I've never played with a violinist before. So that was cool, and the opera was a cool texture. And I haven't played guitar on stage in a while, since like 2018, so that was really cool to be able to play some guitar again, shred some solos, you know?
Yeah, because normally you're on bass, and I noticed that too. I was like, you were right in your world. You fish to water.
Yeah.
I mean, you looked like you were just right there in your world. Didn't skip a beat, nothing.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's all music, so I'm just happy to be there, you know, playing music, whether it's bass or guitar. But yeah, it was nice back being on my main instrument, guitar, for sure.
So it's good to have a break finally, I'm sure.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I've been on the go for 2 months now. I was on the road, and then before that I was in Vancouver writing some music with my dear lads and lasses in Unleash the Archers. So it's good to be home. Just to chill.
I'm excited to hear what you guys really set the bar like sky high with Abyss. So you've got nothing but yourselves to blame.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's going to be a hard album to top, but the thing is, we're just getting better, you know? So I'm not worried about it. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, we got some new sounds we're experimenting with, and yeah, we're better musicians than we were a couple years ago. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well, Abyss was completely different from Apex, so it worked once.
Yeah,
I think it'll work again.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we got Brittany there doing those vocals, we'll be good.
I concur.
Yeah.
Nick, I am not gonna ask you a single thing about music. I know you're probably prepared to hear all kinds of questions about how you got started, and no.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you, if you were a superhero, what would your power be?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so usually you get invisibility or flying or teleportation, something like that. Or you might get an answer like Superman's powers, but that sounds like a lot of responsibility. I think... I mean, I've always wanted to have Superman's ability to stop time, where he flies backwards around the world and stops it from spinning, and he stops time. Because I would stop time and I would practice more guitar, is what I would do. And so that's what immediately comes to my mind, but, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, flying sounds pretty sweet, too. Yeah, I'd probably go with stopping time, time-related things, maybe.
Okay. See, you were expecting me to ask you, so Nick, tell me about when you started playing guitar. Nah, those aren't fun.
No, yeah, no one wants to hear that. Everyone's heard that a million times. Exactly. I want to hear about what people's favorite dinosaurs are, that kind of shit.
Exactly. I'm thinking more like, yeah. So if you had your own talk show, who was your first guest? Past, present, or future?
Interesting. Okay. I mean... that's a tough one. So, like, I'd want to, like, have one of my favorite artists on, obviously. Like, immediately my brain goes to a dead artist like Freddie Mercury or Bob Marley or Jimi Hendrix. But I've watched interviews with them, and, like, Hendrix is rambly. Bob Marley's kind of just esoteric out there. Freddie Mercury. So let's go Freddie Mercury. Yeah, I like Freddie Mercury. Okay. He seems just like electric and bubbly, and he would be able to carry the conversation for me.
Okay, so first on the Nick Miller Show, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie. Oh, yeah. People will go nuts for that, for sure. Why not?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nick, what is your prized possession?
Ooh.
Like the house is on fire. Animals and people are all safe. You have time to save one thing. What is your prized possession?
That's a tough call. Okay, so again, the obvious answer would be one of my guitars. All my guitars are like pretty mid-level. I'm not too worried about any of them. That new Ibanez I was playing on the road is pretty pricey, so I might grab that. And then the next thing my mind goes to is nostalgic, like, keepsakes. I'm trying to think what I have in here that is truly sentimental to me. And I don't even know.
You thought I was gonna make this easy.
No. Now I'm having to use my brain. The caffeine's just starting to hit. I'm just processing here. I mean, yeah, probably like I'd go for one of my guitars because they're like the most expensive. I'm of the mindset that I don't keep too much sentimental stuff around. I keep it in my noggin, you know?
Okay. So that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like, hey, a guitar that means this because I played it on this show or something like that. Okay, so you're keeping it all up her.
Oh, yeah, all my nostalgia stuff's all up my brain. And then like my guitars are in really rough shape. Like all my old ones, I never took care of my guitars, so they're like they're barely even playable anymore. I don't know what to do with them. They just sit in the basement. I gotta get them refurbished.
I was gonna say it's like a project waiting to happen.
Yeah, I might do that. I might give them away or something. I don't know.
Sound like a raffle to do on Twitch.
Yes, exactly. We'll see.
We'll see. More on that later.
Yeah, anything possible. Anything's possible.
Nick, if you were a wrestler, what is your entrance song?
Oh, good question. So my mind goes to something kind of like 90s alternative rock.
Speaking my language.
Yeah. Something like Walk, but like a little less cliche, because Walk would be a really good one. Maybe Mouth for War by Pantera instead. Yeah, Mouth for War.
I can hear that.
Or 5 Minutes Alone. That'd be a good one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm seeing Nick Miller and lights and pyros going off.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to come out. What song plays?
Yeah. So that's the vibe for sure. 90s alternative rock, or like, yeah, I don't know, or something really spooky, like maybe a Chopin classical piano piece that's really eerie.
Oh wow. Okay, that depending on your character, your gimmick,
that's it.
That could fly.
Yeah. Have some dramatic entrance where I pop out of the stage or something, pop out of a coffin, come down from the roof.
Somebody watch The Undertaker.
Oh yeah. Gotta love that stuff.
If you could, again, hypothetically, watch one movie again for the very first time to be surprised or whatever it was, which one would it be?
I already know like as soon as he said the start of this question, I knew the answer. It's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Wow. I was thinking more like some kind of surprise ending, but I cannot get enough of that movie. That was Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro in it, I believe.
That's it.
Way back in the day.
So every time I watch that movie, I find new things in it, and I just love watching it because like I remember watching it for the first couple times and not understanding what was happening, and then eventually I did understand what was happening, and I keep finding new things, and I would just love to go back to the start and be able to rediscover all those things again.
Good answer. Okay. Yeah. No, it makes sense because you're right. I've got movies like that where I'll watch it and then, I'll watch it again like 8 months later and be like, hey, I didn't notice that. Just little things.
Yeah. Little things.
Good call. Good. That was such a good movie.
I love that movie. It's one of my favorites for sure.
Underrated, has a really good cult following.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of movies, zany. Who plays you in a movie about your life?
Ooh, good question. So, I've had a lot of comparisons lately. I think I'd go with the guy who plays Jim Hopper on Stranger Things. I forget the actor's name.
Oh gosh, what is his name?
I can't remember.
He's really good too.
That's the comparison I've been getting a lot. So I would go with that.
I can see that.
Yeah, and then he would be like whatever age he is now. He's like probably in his late 40s or something, but he would play me my entire life, and he'd just be grisly, and the whole movie would be dark, and nothing dark would be happening, but he'd be all like,
What's the title of this movie?
Ooh, good call. Good call. Let's see. For Nick Miller's biopic, I was gonna say something was strange, but I didn't want to make the connection to Stranger Things.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like Stranger Things.
Yeah, like I don't know, Weird Times and
Stranger Nick.
Stranger Nick. I like that. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Couldn't help but notice you're rocking the Infected Rain shirt.
Yeah, it was the first one I pulled out of my drawer this morning.
I thought you were gonna say, because you were on tour with them. Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Well, when you go on tour with someone, you always come back with a little bit of their merch. So
yeah,
I had to rep the homies. Those guys are animals. They're out on the road again in like a couple days.
They're hitting Europe, I believe.
Yeah, and they just did Europe before the American tour.
I'm gonna tell you, they work hard.
Yeah, they go hard. That's for sure.
They really do, and they've got so much energy, and such a fun show.
They were a treat to watch every night for sure.
You guys were too. Just don't sell yourself short there. You guys put on a great show. Gone in April, and then gosh, last year finally getting to see Unleash the Archers for the first time. You guys, that show in Atlanta was wow.
Oh man, Atlanta was one of our favorite shows. That was just absolutely bonkers.
That is such a great venue. I've been a couple of times, and when I saw that you guys were on the bill there, I was so thrilled. It's not that far from me, and it's just a perfect setting. It seats about 1,000. It's not too big, not too small. The acoustics are amazing. The stage is way up there. You can really get a good view of the whole crowd. They got the balconies upstairs. It's
exactly
it's perfect. You guys sounded amazing.
Thanks so much. As far as venues goes, it was definitely one of our favorite. It was just beautiful. Like all the sound was great. It was great to see all the fans in the balconies and stuff. Like it was one of our favorite shows for sure.
Well, I was pleased to finally get to see y'all. That was a long time coming. Matter of fact, you guys are my biggest find. In all the years we did the Carpool reactions, you guys were the biggest find. And I was so thrilled to come across. Yeah. That's putting it mildly. That is putting it very mildly.
That's very sweet of you.
Nick, if you had to choose between being left on a deserted island, A, by yourself, or B, with your worst enemy, which one is it?
Worst enemy. I'd work it out.
What if you didn't?
What if I didn't? Well, then I would turn them into a boat.
Make some use out of them.
Yeah. I would carve out their innards, eat the innards, use the corpse as a boat. No, I don't know. I think there's always a way to work out with your enemies, and I think having 2 hands or 4 hands on an island would be better for making shelters and capturing food. But I mean, there's always possibilities. But it's better than being on your own, because I feel like I would eventually go insane.
Yeah. Well, so in other words, there's always a chance to mend a relationship,
or
if it comes down to it, or eat them and turn them into a boat.
Yeah, always.
Either way.
That's life.
Nick, what is the best gift you've ever received?
Ooh, interesting. I got a Thundercats hoodie a long time ago.
Tell me you have a picture of that.
No, I don't. It's gone. I lost it within like the first 6 months of having it, and it plagues me to this day.
How old were you?
Ooh, like early 20s. I was
early 20s?
Bit of a whirlwind back then. I was a bit of a sloppy operator.
I wish you had a picture, because Thundercats hoodie. Now, who gave it to you?
Some good friends of mine. I was in a band with them for a long time. They were all brothers, and they all kind of pitched in and got me this hoodie.
What was the occasion?
It was my birthday, and it was also Christmas, so it was easy to swing. So I'm Saint Nick. I was born on Christmas Eve, so I always get big gifts. Yeah, it's a thing.
How long have you been hearing that?
Oh, forever. I've heard it all. But yeah, I love it. I love having my birthday around Christmas. It's sick. All my friends are home and visiting their family, and it's great.
That's awesome. Thundercats hoodie. I like it.
Yeah. I love Thundercats.
I gotta tell you, I only got one last question, but it's the most important
Sure.
one. The
All right.
world has to know,
Okay.
what's the right way to eat an Oreo?
Interesting. Uh, if I'm being real here, I would
Mhm.
say I would go with the sushi method, and that you got to put it all in one go. And I'll tell you
So,
why. Because A, you're getting the correct amount of cream per cookie. That's the ratio they've given you. That's how the Oreo is meant to be enjoyed. And you're reducing crumb mess.
brilliant. So,
Yeah.
stuff it in your mouth and chomp on it like a white shark.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
That's the way I do it though. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm a bit of a sloppy operator. But I don't know. I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, especially when you mentioned the crumb,
Yeah.
lack of crumbs. There you go.
Yeah. Who wants that? Who wants that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nick, I cannot thank you enough for helping me send off our Carpool Reactions channel right, and it just seemed right getting to interview you guys at the very
No
end because you guys
worries.
were my biggest find and my favorite band, and
No
just
worries,
thank
JD.
you for all that you guys do for us. For those who
Mm.
don't know, Nick is on Twitch. Unleash the Archers have a Discord. I've got all the information up here, but I'll also put it in the description. Feel free to stop in, say hi, introduce yourself, and definitely give Nick a follow on social media. Definitely check him out on Twitch
Sure.
because
For sure.
Nick, I'm gonna tell you, you guys, I don't know how you find the time to do all that you do for us, but thank you so much.
Oh, no worries. We appreciate you guys. It's so much fun. Ain't no thing.
Well, I am gonna go ahead and sign off by saying thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and always be yourself because everybody else is already taken.
Don't be a knave.